Ladies and gentlemen, it is iStick 50 time on the Vapor Chronicles. Stay tuned. Hello everybody and welcome back to this edition of the Vapor Chronicles. It's an exciting day. It is iStick 50 watt time. It's a cold, dreary day here in New Jersey, and I was at my office and a package came, and I was not surprised because I've been tracking it. But I got the iStick 50 watt from eLeaf iSmoka. And let me just tell you, it has so far beat my expectations. Really well done. I'm very happy with the way that they designed it. I told you guys in my vlog yesterday that I was going to do a first look. So this is not going to be a full in-depth analysis of every little part of the iStick 50 watt, but for those of you that are familiar with eLeaf's previous iStick 30 watt, iStick 20 watt, and the iStick 10 watt mini, I think it is, or the mini iStick, you pretty much know somewhat on how the thing is going to feel and the styling cues that it's going to take, because their brand and their styling has sort of, moved along with each new iteration. Before I move any more forward, let me just tell you something. Okay, let me just show you this before I move any more forward, because I think you're going to be all excited about this. One of the complaints I had with the iStick 30 watt, and one of the things that Twisted 420 had said about the iStick 50 watt, or the iStick 50W, was that it had the button rattle. This was the 30 watt. You can see it has this button rattle. I got my iStick 50 watt today. Wow. So obviously they listened and they made a huge improvement for me. I wasn't one of those people that had killed this because I still love the iStick 30 watt, but I love when they make improvements. And this thing, minimal. I don't even know if that's the button or internal components. It's great. The button, it seems like they put some sort of a dampener in it or something, but anyway, so let's skip all the bull. Let's vape this thing and see what we think. So I have this set to 0.6 ohm, 5.4 volts, Delta 2, 0.5 ohm sub-ohm coil, airflow open, 50 watts. Let's vape the hell out of this thing, all right? It's freaking good. This tank is so good. Oh my god. Now, the airflow is not going to be that screechy and whistly if you don't suck it like I'm sucking a golf ball through a tube. A normal vape at 50 watts would be. And it's still satisfying, but I'm not trying to like championship vape or whatever. But impressive. I'm hitting it at 50 watts. I was actually hitting this Delta 2 at 70 watts the other day, and after 3 pulls it dry hit a little bit, but at 60 watts it was performing strong. I would never vape at 60, 70, or even 50 for that matter, but it can handle it. And this iStick 50 watt, it really is the best valued mod on the market for people that are into higher power vaping. If you like clouds and you like, even flavor, because this has a ton of flavor. I'm running some boosted in here right now. The Delta 2 iStick 50 watt 1-2 combination is something that I think a ton of vapors worldwide are going to really enjoy. The best thing about the iStick 50 is it's 4,400 milliamp hours. I love my Sigelli. It's a great quality piece of hardware, but it's $100. This, it doesn't have 100 watts, but it has 50. It's a lot smaller, and it has almost as much, if not the same battery life, and it's $50, you know? So, you know, for $80, you can have an amazing, powerful, long battery life, nice amount of juice capacity setup that really performs very well, and it seems well built. Obviously, I'm going to go a whole lot more into this when I do my full review, but for now, I must say I love it. This is definitely going to be in my vaping stable for the next few weeks, if not longer, and I really like it. Let's jump up close. Let's take a look at the markings that came on this final version. Now, I have to say that they did just send me this in a sample box, so I didn't get any of the literature, I didn't get any of the packaging or anything, so I can't speak on behalf of that. But I do have the device, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the final version. So let's take a look at it, and let's zoom in. All right, okay, so here is the up close of the eLeaf iStick 50W. And let's take a look at the outside here. So the final markings, I believe, are on the device. You can see here, here's your micro USB port. There's an eLeaf logo here. It says iStick 50W at the top here. On the top side, you can see that there is an eLeaf logo here. And here is your spring-loaded 510. And you can see nice and tight and springy. Here's your firing button right here. And on the bottom of the device, you just have some markings. And here to turn the device on, 5 clicks. And it turns on. To switch it to volts, 1, 2, 3. Switch it back, and to scroll down, 0.1 increments. If you hold it down, let go, and then you can go all the way back up again. So let's put a tank on here real quick. Oh, by the way, if you want to lock your wattage, just hold these two buttons together, and we're locked. So now when you have this in your pocket, it's not going to move the wattage. It'll stay wherever you have it set, and it'll fire, but there's no atomizer. And in the final review, I'll go into all the safety features and all the other bits and bobs that this has. But for right now, we're just looking a quick look, give you some features, let you run out and pre-order it or buy it, and then I'll break it down with the full review. So here's a 22 millimeter tank on here. Let's see, that sits nice. Here's the Kangaroo Mini. Perfect. Here is the eLeaf Lemo, or Lemo, and that also just sits on there absolutely perfect. And this is 23 millimeters, perfectly flush. And for those of you that have the larger sub tank, this is the big boy. Barely an overhang. So this device really holds up nicely with all these different tanks. So there you go. So let's zoom back out. Let's take it for a quick vape. I got to get back to the office, so let's zoom out. Okay, so there you go. You saw the up close. As you can see, it's a really smart, compact design. It fits great in the palm of your hand. I'm going to save the final review that I'll do in in the next week or two for all the little details of things that, no device is ever perfect because we always have to strive for making things better. But overall, I can definitely so far give it, a seal of approval from me. Real quick, while I have my jacket on, it's freezing down here in my basement. I realized I have to work late tonight, so I left the office. I grabbed my iStick 50 that I've been vaping on this morning at the office, and I ran home real quick just to make this video for you so that when I get home tonight, I can upload it and have it ready for you so you're not getting it at like 2 in the morning tonight. So I made a quick cup of coffee. I'm slugging this down real quick. And I'm having a quick vape with you guys to share my experiences with the new iStick 50 watt. And that's pretty much it. Let's take this for another vape. It's lovely. I do notice that if you, with that button, if you move your finger real quick over it, it can make a click, but it doesn't have that rattle when you move it around. Huge improvement. I love the spring-loaded 510. I love the side charging. I like the side fire button. I like the speed at which it changes the settings when you go up and down in the wattage. I like how you can switch, lefty-righty mode. I like how you can also switch to volts and watts. It's just a win. Huge battery capacity, great looks. It's just a really nice contoured device to hold in your hand and vape on. I also like here when I hold it in my hand, I can just squeeze the firing button and it fires right away. So it's wonderful. There you have it. First look, iStick 50 watt. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, now is a better time than ever because we're going to do a 5,000 subscriber giveaway in the next couple weeks. If you haven't watched my most recent vlog, take a look at it. It gives you all the contest details. And for all of my international viewers that are also subscribers that want to enter in the contest, I've made the decision that I am going to not only ship worldwide, the winners, but I'm also going to include shipping. All right, so you don't even have to pay for the shipping. So thank you. I appreciate all of you around the world. You can also visit me at my website at www.thevaporchronicles.com. We'll have a full review on the iStick 50 watt coming soon. We have a whole lot more coming for the month of February as you're home and trying to stay warm, or if you're in a warm climate, trying to stay cold. Stay tuned to the Vapor Chronicles because we're going to have a lot more ahead. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.